Alright, what's up, you guys? So, here I am, getting ready to do, this live stream, but this time, I'm over on YouTube. You guys are doing alright for this evening. There's a new event. It is a good one, actually, because, this event is a, you get to choose your Omega Fusion gear. So I think you can choose from all the current ones available today. So you want to start saving up your mission points. And it's about 10 days. So the event started now up to the 25th. So you basically have, I want to say, 13 days to do it. And to get the catalog, you have to save up about 10,000 event points. So to go to the event, you have to go click on Emma and then click on mission event, and you have to complete one of these missions. You can do them as many times as you want, with the exception of knockout mode. You just want to do the 200 points just for that one match, and then you can do group matches. You can do up to 4 times with an ad. And then there's the gym training, and then you can do up to 3, but if you have more gym tickets, then you can use them, and it'll be 50 every time. And then 20 points for each win for in league matches. Each day you can earn up to 1,000. So but once you hit 1,000 for the day, that's it. You can't collect anymore. But you want to save them for this catalog. You can only get this one time and one time only. Once you get 10,000 mission points, then you can get yourself your own Omega Fusion gear. It's not a part; it's a gear. You can get a Chimera. Essentially, you could get. You can use this to get a gear that's that you're missing in a set, so you get your full set. So this is what everyone wanted in this event. So I'm glad they did that, because it's been a while since we see this appear. Yo, what's up, Dylan? Yeah, not everyone's gonna chat, man. It's only like 5 viewers, but I'm just doing it for the live stream. But if you have any questions, man, let me know. I'm just gonna do some knockout mode and a couple of league matches, so you get like 1,000 for the day. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to hire the old man so I can make my wheels become 1 hour each. How about 9 of them? So normally you want to save your boxes for the end, or like when you go offline as you sleep. That's probably like the best way to use these large boxes. Yo, that's that gamer 34, man. Welcome. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been streaming on the other platform, different game though, but I streamed Bogstar over there like earlier today, and decided to do a YouTube live stream. I know it's kind of late for some of you guys, but yeah, I mean, I would have done it tomorrow, but decided to do it for tonight's live stream. So yeah, whenever you open these large boxes, you get a part, and sometimes an Omega, other times it could be the other thing, the other glove parts and protectors. Yeah, I actually have one of the new gloves. Actually, I have 2 of the 3 exclusive gloves. I'm missing the hook glove, so that's something that's going to that I have to go get later. Hopefully, I get it in a swap box next time because it's an exclusive item. Dago, what's up, man? You haven't played Boxstar in a while. Yeah, they just came out with new gloves not too long ago. Can show you what they are. They actually have the notes for it. Yeah, so there's an update 2 days ago, and these are the new gloves. They're more of a gimmick, really, but the new thing about these attributes is that they every time it helps lower your opponent's stamina. So the stamina is your AKG meter. Whenever your fighter is throwing punches or dodging, it spends some of that stamina until it gets tired out. Then you have to block or kind of recover to get up to 100%. Yeah, these are the gloves here. There's 2 uppers, 2 hooks, and 2 jabs. And currently, I have a jab. And the jab, I'm kind of liking it, but I like my stance glove better because it just does more damage. But the one that you should get, I guess you could get the uppercut or the hook. The hook is pretty good too because it also gives you the hook speed increase, and at the same time you get to lower your opponent's stamina, and you get to lower it by 30%. But only if if this is the description for legendary. It varies depending on the grade of your glove. But that's what it looks like for legendary. You get 1,000 increase for hook speed, and then lower your opponent's stamina if your opponent blocks your hook. So like when they're blocking, you throw your hook, and they're blocking it. They lower their stamina just for taking the hook, and gives them. I guess you have a better advantage because so they have to recover, stay blocking, or they're gonna have to try and make a move where you get tired out. That's what the gloves are. It's more of a gimmick, but the jab is pretty bad because it's a in order to get the lower stamina, it's a trade-off. You have to be hitting each other, but it's a power jab glove at the same time. Yeah, what's up, Brian? Yeah, it's just something that I like to share with some of the people that are interested in the new gloves. Like I said, I've been using, or I've used the uppercut glove, the new one. This is the one here. But I'd rather be using this glove. This is the glove I've been using, and it's been really, really helpful. It does a lot of damage. But other than that, is the new gloves are, you know, there's brand new content in the game. So, alright, so I'm just gonna try to collect that victory package, and then I'll jump over to knockout mode really quick. Thank you guys for tuning into the live stream. I didn't think there would be this many views tonight, but I appreciate y'all for coming out. Ow. Dang, 41,000 damage. This is why I like this glove, because it's so good. Oh, he went for it. 50,000.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, shark jaw.
Down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, he got up? What? Ow. Dude, that was 70,000 from that one uppercut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So the sponsor I'm using for my fighter, I'm using Steam Bee. Steam Bee is that when it activates, it gives you 50% more HP in return. So and it's kind of good because like when you're like you're in a losing situation, you have very low health, and then when it kicks in, like you have half the health back, and it's pretty crazy. And then I think it activates a lot more than if you're using Wide Step or Shark Jaw, because the like Sting Bee and the other one, Mega Punch, they activate a lot more often. No, I mean Brian. I've been in League 10 for like since League 10 got introduced, and it's a big difference when you're League 10. And I'm currently just maintaining in here, but the rewards are the biggest difference because sometimes you get legendary gear upgrade, and then you get to level up your stuff a lot faster. And the drops that you get is all blues, like superior grades. So there's no greens, no grays, none of that. It's only blues or higher, which is a plus. And then my account is like super good. So like it's just a lot of time and effort I have put into the playing this game. Oh, I don't want to get stunned now. And the one thing I'm kind of lacking with my defensive gear is when I get shocked. This is the annoying thing about getting shocked, because I cannot attack for like 2 seconds. It takes a while for it to go away. But in order to counter it, you need to have resist to shock, and that's why I'm like, that's why I need. I actually have another gear that that has resist to shock, but I like this gear that I'm using right now. Yeah, you should try to get. You guys should try to do your mission points. It's gonna take a while actually, because right now if you do KO mode just one time, you just have to win that one match, you get 200 points, and then if you do your group matches, you could do up to 4. You could get like, you could easily get I think it was like 50 points each, so it's like 200 points, so you already have like 400 right off the bat. And then the gym tickets, it's gonna be like, I think it says 10 each, 50 each, or 100 each. So like there's 200. You do 4 of these group matches. That's already 600 altogether, just for doing those things. Gym matches, you could everyone's gonna probably do 3 or 2. So like let's say 100, and then the rest will be just league matches. Yeah, and then you can only collect up to 1,000 per day. So once you hit that 1,000, that you're pretty much done for the day. You could keep going if you're try to climb up in the ranks, but yeah, once I hit my 1,000, that's it. I think I'm just done. Shouts to West Game. Yo, what's up, Adrian? Welcome back. Yeah, Sharkjaw is pretty good. I used to use Sharkjaw, but oftentimes when I actually need it, it never activates for me. So I switched to Sting Bee, and when it activates is that it's almost like you're using Sharkjaw, but you have more health in return, and you basically have a 2 more chances after that. And the 50% health return is like pretty good. Yo, what's up, Ryder? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man?
Fight.
Yeah, you if you guys are annoyed by hook shocks, you want to kind of try to get one of those resist to shocks for your defensive gear, because they actually help you fight against those annoying hookers. This guy has a very good, like very high reflex. If he's dodging my fastest uppercut, then this guy is basically telling me he has a very good evasion against uppercuts. Ow. Yeah, this Mega Punch is actually deadly. If he were to knock me down at that moment with that, he would have knocked me out. Like I would have lost. Yeah, I can't even hit this guy. This guy is pretty quick.
Round 2. Fight. Down. 1, 2.
All right, I gotta be careful here because I gotta take the down, so that way I have more health when I get back up. See, there's Sting Bee activated. Look at that. I'm like almost to like 90%. That's this is why the glove is pretty good, or the sponsor more like. Oh, I dodged that. This guy might have White Step. Okay, he doesn't have it, or it's not activated. Yeah, see, like this guy is really like annoying because I like his evasion's too high, so that's why he's able to dodge so quick and have to like basically let him try to attack me and then I have to counter. Then right at the button. Hopefully it stays down. He'll probably get up though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, he's staying down. He's staying down. That's good.
8, 9.
Any tips on getting legendaries to max, dude? That it's patience, man. You gotta have to like you gotta have to play your mind out of like league matches and try to open your packages, because otherwise you would have to try to save up all your reds, or like, because sometimes you get like gold like legendary drops. Like here I can't upgrade anything. Like say if I want to like upgrade this, you can do that, but you want to save up all your reds. Yeah, even the ones are ready to dismantle. Sometimes I don't dismantle the reds. I just only dismantle up to the purple ones and keep the reds as part of the upgrade. But it's a grind to get up to legendary. Like here, I'm still trying to get this up to max. It's not easy, man. This is what I'm doing. Just use the reds, and then you know it's a slow process, but that's pretty much the way you level up your legendary gears to max. Also, another helpful thing is that if you haven't done it already, if you play a lot of knockout mode, you can use your K coins to buy one of these. They give you legendary, but it's slow. There's no faster way to do it, man. If anything, you could probably spend a lot of money, but you just end up wasting money. You would want to open these packages and just keep playing League. That's one way of doing it. Yeah. For your each gear, my each gear. I can let's go over here. So like I have 3 fighters, right? I have Diego. He's kind of like my second guy, but he's currently my main right now because he has the most costume level, or he has the highest costume level. And this is the setup right now. I'm using the Countermaster upper damage boost, and it's really good, especially when it's at legendary. You get that extra 9,000 damage for your whenever your uppercut skill activates. So like your all the gloves normally they'll be at 17,000 max, but then add that an extra 9,000, you're essentially doing like almost like 27,000 damage or so. Yeah, it's a lot. And of course I got 2 of these speed gloves, and the speed is still like the meta in this game. You want to use these speed gloves because you want like all the speed. Like you try to get as much speed as you can for your fighter, as well as the fusion. The fusion right at the bottom. I already have legendary Chimera set, but I am not using them because they're not leveled up. They're not like max level. This is probably like the last thing I'm going to like level up because it just takes too long. I have other gear that I'm trying to prioritize first. Like this is the one I'm trying to finish up. Koji, he was already done, but I swapped out something else and I got another jab. But normally he has a Mega Glove, which is the Cerberus, which is already maxed. And then when the cat update came out, and like I wanted to use this, but fuck, it's just too much to intake right now, and I already have this Lucky Punch at max, but then I swapped it out for the Countermaster. So yeah, basically these are my big 3 fighters here. I could have swapped out Jacob for Jin, but because I was already putting a lot of gym work into Jacob that I couldn't turn back. I mean, it's not a lot, but I pour most of the speed on there. Yeah, that's pretty much the build right there. Is you want to use a stance power glove and then 2 speed gloves, and like if you have a Chimera set, at least a legendary. Because this is what the speed looks like right off for Diego. 13,300. That's pretty much like the max with that set. Now, if I have 3 speed gloves on, it would be like 14,007, something like that. But I'll be doing less damage. And 13.3 or actually 13.2 is actually the magic number that you want your uppercut speed to be at. If you're a hook, I think you're fine if you're like around 12,000, like 12.5. But you don't need that much speed for hooks. But uppercuts, you need all the speed you can get. 12k uppercut reflex. And I pour everything into getting double S plus on uppercut reflex down. I've been using speed down for like a year, and although it's been helpful like dodging the uppercuts, reflex down is kind of like the way to go. Because they most of the time some of these guys have max uppercut speed, but they don't have very high uppercut reflex, so they can't dodge like fast enough. And yeah, and then you could pretty much counter a lot easier. Yeah, so this was my main guy here. He's like, as you can see, his training is like almost maxed, and swapped it to Diego because my costume points, or my costume. Alright, so this is my costume. This is what I've like over the past year and a half of playing this. Diego, for some reason I've been getting a lot of Diego stuff, so like the max is like level 32, so this is getting there. Koji's like, fuck it, I need to collect more of the stuff from him. What is the most important stat? Speed down or speed full? Wait, what? Most important stat? The most important stat in gym? In the gym is always your HP. HP and your own speed. So like for those that are trying to put in the work in the gym, like obviously I have all these max level already. So some of the guys that are still playing this, or they're still leveling up their equipment. But the most important is HP, which is the OR, the endurance and speed. So if you're if you were to if you want to be efficient, try to increase your speed as quickly as possible in gym, you want to do it this way. So you can see it's like this 90% is still better actually, because you'll have a success rate, but it's already maxed out for Diego. Well, actually, yeah, it is. They're all maxed out. Maybe. Oh no, actually, maybe not. I still have like 10 more levels for this, so might as well just actually. I'll probably have to save that. I only have like one ticket right now, and I still have like less than 4 hours. Yeah, so that's the way to go. And then after that, for full speed down, you want to focus on which one you want. Everyone's been using uppercut speed down. Some people are using both. Actually, they use both upper speed down and hook speed down. Yeah, and then also power, dude. Like everything is like an essential, like later on. Like this is kind of like the end game for you guys. Cause well, once you reach League 10, there's nothing else. The gym training is pretty much what you focus on for the remainder of it. I'm not gonna open any more packages. I'm just gonna leave it like, just keep fighting.
Round one. Fight.
Cause I'm trying to save my gold, because I'm planning on doing rolling my options once I have enough option mod parts. I don't have it. Don't have a lot right now. Ow. Man, this guy has very low health. He's already like dying already in the first 20 seconds.
3, 4. Fight. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. KO.
Alright, so I should have the victory package. I don't think I have another one. Yeah, it's like another 18 hours or so. A legendary. Look at this. See, this is why being in League 10 is so good, because you get one of these and they help you level up your gear pretty quick. But I'm gonna save that glove because I thought about upgrading the new uppercut glove, but I think I changed my mind. Don't want to upgrade something else. Alright, knockout mode. Alright, so yeah, knockout mode is actually important, especially like if you really enjoy the game, but not try to like spend any more money on gold. You get these rewards every week, and then all you gotta do is just play knockout mode. Sometimes if you don't have good fighters, if you manage to get like 100 or 200, it's really not that bad. And you don't have to finish the whole entire lineup. You can just try to finish, see how high you can go up there. And at the end of the week, if you play all 6 days of knockout mode and whatever rewards you end up with, it's pretty decent. Pretty decent, man. I always recommend to anyone that's that likes playing Boxing Star, and if you know, at least play knockout mode. Because if you ignore it, it's just like it's kind of like a wasted opportunity. Will I try jabs one day? Probably not. I have to. I have to. I don't have a set for jab, and I have to basically make a whole new build, and it's gonna be a lot of time and effort put into it. It's gonna probably take like a good few months to have a doable build for jabs. I did plan on it before, but I ultimately went for a hybrid hook and uppercut build, and even with that, I'm not even happy with that build. I always go back to just being a pure uppercut, and this is the build that I'm like liking so far, just because it gets the job done like so quick. Does a lot of damage. He's pretty fast. This is the account that I kind of like. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. Oh no. They dodging that fifth punch is kind of hard. Oh no, I dodged wrong. Oh, that hook shock is really annoying, dude. This is like the third fight in KO mode. He's playing like a real champion. Alright, so my goal, if I do finish all 20 for tonight's KO mode, I'm trying to shoot for 150,000 for tonight's score. So like the way the scoring works is that each match you go into, it's like 1,000. Match 2 will be 2,000. Match 3 will be 3,000. It scales up from there. Match 20 will be 20,000. So to get the maximum amount of points, you want to knock out your opponent as quickly as possible. Ray, welcome to Livestream. How's it going? Welcome to the world of Boxing Star. I am your host, Demon Flip 84. Usually for me, the first 10 guys in knockout mode are like very easy. And I get hit by the dragon. Ow, that 50k is a lot.
Down. KO. You win.
No, that's actually doable, Adrian. I got a. I know a few people with jab builds that just plays it for fun, and I can like when they tell me this, it's like jabs are like I think they are really fun, because you could just keep tap on the screen and watching your fighter just beating the hell out of the guy and getting comboed infinitely. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, and then especially when you fight a super difficult account online, or not online, but like in league. Yeah, it's a great feeling being that guy when you're just using jabs. But the sad truth is that when it comes to jabs, it's not really an ideal build to use in the higher leagues. But it's fun to have a jab. Nothing wrong with having a jab build, but you can only get so far with it. And that's kind of like what I wish that I've done before, but I didn't. I chose not to do it. And if I start now, it's gonna yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to get a or have a decent build. The best character, which is it depends on the type of attack you're using. If you're a hook, you don't want to use Diego. You want to use like someone like Jin, or probably Koji is a good option. So some people use Diego, but you don't want to use Diego for hooks because he has very low stamina. Like Diego will throw like a good 3 or 4 hooks and he'll get burned out like really quick. Versus to someone like Jin, he could throw like a good like 5 or 6, probably 7 before he gets tired out. And so it's a lot of consideration. Like, but I use Diego because I'm a pure uppercut build, and Diego and Koji are actually good choices. But it just depends on how you want it, like how you want to build your fighter. Because there's some people just likes using their like any fighter that they like, and then they could just pull whatever build that they want. Like it's better to play the game based on like what you like. But if you're going for like what's the best of, it's just it all comes down to like, you know, the best build for that certain fighter. But for me, for as an uppercut build, Diego and Koji are good choices because they're meant to hit hard, and considering that they have very low stamina, they get tired out really quick, which makes sense. But they have the speed and power for it. Yeah, using uppercut. And welcome to the stream, Vibes. Good seeing you. Yeah, you can use whoever you like. Jin is a good choice if you're using Jin. Some people are using Jacob, but I wouldn't necessarily say he's good because the bad thing about Jacob is that although he has very high stamina and speed, he has very, very low power, so he's not doing like a lot of damage, especially when you have like max legendary gear. Like he's doing like half of the damage than say what Diego does. But Jacob is still a good option. And then if you're going for jabs, Titus is a good choice. It's a great choice actually compared to Moss. Oh no. Oh, I still dodge it. Okay. Okay, fourth one, and then I just look at the legs, see which one lifts up. That's pretty much like the hardest punch to dodge because it happens like almost instantly, and if you're able to see that and react to it in time, then you can dodge it, no problem. But it's still one of the fastest punches to react in the game. Yeah, dude, you're like me right now. I put so much time into using Koji for an uppercut build. But the problem is with me is that I didn't have any problems until when I was noticing that my costumes that I'm collecting, they were all for Diego, and Diego, he's currently at like level 29 in costumes. And the one thing that kind of irritates me in the update is that when they made the costumes like part of your stats. That's the one thing I didn't like, because some of the costumes that appears in the shop, you can only get it with gold, and some people say that you can get it through opening the bags, but the chances of getting that, it's like very, very rare. It like you can't get it like right off the bat. It's just no way. But for everything else, it's like the costume bags that you've collect. I've been getting a lot of Diego stuff, and essentially almost maxing out everything for costumes. Yeah, so like you're like me. Say like I also have Jacob, but he's like my last fighter. And I've already put in a lot of gym work into it. I already maxed out his speed, and his endurance, and I should have gone with Jin, since he's kind of balanced, but I didn't. And it's I mean, it's never too late to like start again, but then the fact is that you have to start again, and it's gonna be a lot more time. You know, it'll be like another couple months for you to get it to where you want it to be. That's the thing. Like people ask me, like, oh, well, why don't you go for this build or go for that? Or someone earlier say, well, why don't you go do a jab build? And it's like, okay, I can't just make a jab build. It's because I don't. I still have to grade up all the parts, and my parts are running really low right now, especially try to get for go for legendary. Oh damn it! I thought I was gonna go to the left. Yeah, so it's one of those situations that you have to think really like long and hard and on what you want to do with your build. And once you start doing that build, you can't go back. Like you can go back if you see that there's a big mistake, but once you put a lot of time into it, like 2 weeks into it, then it's kind of hard to say like, oh yeah, I gotta try something different now. Yeah, it's just a lot of wasted time in the end. The which style the hardest hooks to dodge? The hardest hooks, I think I want to say, is the one from the stamina burner. There's I think there's a few of them that are kind of tricky. Anything from the Lucky Puncher skill set, some of the hooks are like really hard to dodge. But for the blue ones, this is the one that's kind of hard. to dodge because it's one of those Superman punch where he kind of jumps up. That is pretty quick, and sometimes it's kind of hard to react if you don't have like hook speed down against them. They're gonna be hitting you every time. There's another one. I think it was probably this one. Where like anything when he does a spinning shit, dude. That's the one that's really like hard to dodge. Like right here, he does like his backhand. It looks like he's throwing his left, but he's actually throwing his right. Like it's pretty like scary to dodge. Like most of the time, like when like if you guys been watching my videos, I tend to block their hooks instead of like try to dodge it. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. I remember you from the other stream, man. Welcome. You're the guy that tried to speak Espanol, man. Yeah, the backhand is pretty hard right here. Yeah, like so anything from the I want to say all of them. All of them are kind of hard, like even from the green one, but the green ones they don't do a lot of damage. That's why people use the blues or the yellows. I think purple's viable. The fake straights, like anything that does like a fake anything. Yeah, see that's kind of hard. It looks like he was gonna throw his left, but he threw a right. And there's some like telltale signs, like fake hooks. This is like the scariest hook to dodge, because this is where he kind of like does this shimmy shit where he just kind of like jukes his shoulders around. It's really hard. This is basically the Reaper hook right here. And then the jumping hook is also a scary thing. So like I think the blue ones are like the most difficult to dodge. Yeah, so even the uppercuts are pretty scary. Like here, like this is actually one of the scarier ones to dodge, because it's pretty much like this the steamroll where the guy spins around. Yeah, this is probably it right here. And also like the dragon punches, like this regular dragon punches, like it gets off pretty quick, especially if they have like more uppercut speed. It just comes out in an instant. And even scarier is this fake dragon uppercut, because again he does this little shimmy shake thing, and then throws the uppercut. Yeah, yeah, like the stunner hook, the stunner hunter hooks are like like pretty much everything. Like they're pretty hard to dodge. These are actually uppercuts here. Yeah, pretty much anything, dude. Cause I like, for me, I don't have like I don't utilize a lot of speed. I just or like hook speed downs against hooks. So I just use the I just tend to block them instead, and then go for the counter attack. That's why I use hook reflex down, because I know most of the time they don't have a lot of reflex. In order to get good enough reflex, you gotta have like at least 10,000 or somewhere on the ballpark. But yeah, everything is pretty hard. Even the jabs, dude. The jabs, like that's something that you don't want to take too much damage of either. They just like, once you throw those like flurries, that's pretty fast. You can't dodge that. It's almost impossible to dodge the jabs. But then, like in League 10, if you guys have been to League 10, there's some people that claim to have 100% jab evasion, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, so any jabs or any hooks they're pretty difficult to dodge. Yeah, that fake uppercut always gets me, dude.
Down.
Damn, dude, I just took too much damage from that guy.
KO.
And that was from the stamina burner. And that's like, that wasn't even the strongest uppercut. But it's one of the more difficult ones to dodge. Like, pretty much the first two uppercuts from that skill tree, it is usually the fastest, and then the 3 and 4 skill of that tree is like the hardest hitting type of skill attacks.
Round 1. Fight.
Wait, what? You already have a Mega? Get out of here, dude. I already hit him twice. He has a Mega already.
Down. KO.
Dude, that match was pretty quick. And it was, I think this is only match like 13, so it's like probably 10,000. 11,000. Not bad, dude. The fake dragon uppercuts, yeah. Yeah, the fake uppercuts that doesn't get you. Dude, like, I don't know, I guess like my reaction time is not as good as someone that's younger, I guess. I don't know. I don't have that kind of attention span anymore, dude. Like my reaction time is diminishing like every year.
KO. You win.
$12,000. So once I'm in the tens into the 20s, I want to be scoring at least 10,000 or more. And with the help of the stance glove, it's really helpful because I'm doing like a lot of damage and try to finish him off as quickly as possible. Oh no. Yeah, you're not gonna call up that dog Mega.
KO. You win.
Alright, Vibes, sounds good, man, and hope everything works out with you. Yeah, Diego is going to most likely change your life if you're changing it from Jacob. Yeah, dude, like you're gonna see a big like difference in damage. Damn, 18 viewers, man. Hey, thank you all for coming out tuning into the stream, man. I appreciate you guys. We're almost getting through knockout mode. There's a new event right now. You're gonna have to just play a couple of do a couple of things to get some mission points. The big payout if you do your mission point events is that once you get 10,000 mission points, you get a Omega Fusion Gear catalog. So you get to choose a gear from whatever set that you're missing. It could be from the Chimera to Hand of God. If you're still running Trinities, you can use that as well. 14,000, almost 15. Little Mac 1983.
Round 1. Fight.
Ow. That was the Stunner Hunter hook. No. Yeah, I took too much damage there. But I think I'm still getting 10,000, maybe. $12,000. Yeah, like I can dodge most megas probably like well except for the new ones because the dog is I'm still at like probably 30% like learning it, and then there's the hand cannon mega I think or I don't know which one it was that does like a 5-hit combo. That I'm still learning, and I haven't come across a guy that have that mega or at least activate against me. Reaper is like fuck like 90%, or I want to say that 90 is too much. I want to say like 80% because usually that fifth punch from the Reaper always gets me. Cerberus I can dodge that like 90%. Oh, okay, I gotta slow down, dude. Alright, there you go. Alright, so, I think this guy is match 19, so I'm gonna have to take the L from here. And, the reason why I'm doing that, because, I'm trying to maximize my score now. Remember, in order to get the most score in knockout mode is that, you want to knock out your opponent as fast as possible. Now, if you're using a brand new fighter and this guy only has 1% HP left, you can maximize your score with that fighter because time resets from there when you're using a brand new fighter. If you're using the same fighter and the time like just keeps going for that fighter, it doesn't reset. If like even if you like try to force quit your game and then try to go back into it, it doesn't reset. It keeps going. Like it only changes when you change fighters. So here I'm just gonna like try to throw the jabs. I'm gonna spam the jab keys. Hopefully I hit him. There you go. And then you gotta know how much jab damage you're gonna do. That's why I try to beat him down within like 1% HP health left. That's usually around like 2,000. See, that's in match 19. I have 19,000 plus points. So match 20 will be like 20,400. Oh god, this guy is gonna be pretty hard. An ROC guy. Okay, I do have the speed advantage over him, so hopefully I beat him without any problems. Yeah, it calls out for the Mega. Yeah, this Chimera set gives you the shield. And it's basically like shield health that these guys are getting. I just like let the timer go down. Ah, okay. I didn't want to lose too early, but I did. So I probably won't get to 20,000. I'll probably just gotta have to. It takes like 2 hits to get there. Because I'm using Jacob next. The Mega, the God of Hands Mega is impossible. Now, I actually, I mean, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it is one of the more difficult ones to dodge. But for me, I was able to dodge up to 5 because it's a 6-hit damage. I haven't dodged it completely. My highest is like 5 or 4, but I think I did 5 just one time. But most of the time will be like 3 or 4. Yeah, it's kind of tricky because it does this. Like you always dodge right the first time, and then the second punch will be like a straight left or right, and then does the spinning hook or spinning uppercut, and then another I want to say is one of those wound up hooks, and then he does like a second spinning one. I don't remember, but I only remember like the first three because I always tend to dodge them. Ryder, man. Let me try to get through this, and I'll try to help you get Vincent. But most of the time, Ryder, is that if you can't beat a boss, that means your gear is not strong enough. You have to you want to build it up first, and then go back to your story mode later on. You don't have to finish story mode because the story mode depends on the kind of gear that you have equipped. That's how you kind of progress. You basically have to play a little bit of everything. Oh! Dang, dude. I was just bashing the jab button. I didn't think I was going to hit him with that uppercut, but... Yeah, it's probably like 20,000. Because it took a little bit longer. Yeah, fuck it. It's cool. Alright, so the ending score is 170. That's kind of a score that I'm happy with. But my quota is like 150. So, currently right now, like the KO mode doesn't update. Like, it updates every 30 minutes. So, right now it says that I'm at 100. So, I'll probably be like in the top 100. But most of the time, every week, I would finish in the top 1%, so I get the 600 gold bars and all this other stuff, which is a good bonus. And then, like, right now, I'm just stocking up on gold, because like I said, I'm trying to roll a second S plus option, and it's like it takes gold. Vibe says... what's his best skill? It just depends on you, dude. Like I'm using Countermaster right now, but only reasons because I have the glove for it, like the stats glove. But personally, try either the stamina burner, the blue one, or the yellow one. I will probably go with the yellow one because just to see how you like it. If you don't like the yellow one, go for the blue one. If for some reason you don't like that either, you can go for the purple one. But don't use the green one unless you have the glove, because you're not gonna get a lot of damage if you just using the green one without this glove. This glove makes all the difference because it boosts up your damage. And the way you get more damage with Countermaster is that you have to do counterattacks. You can't just attack them. If you attack them normal, it's like you don't get a bonus. You just get like normal damage. Have you ever fought a jabber that does 9k damage or 6k? Yeah, I actually fought one in one of the promoter matches. Let's just collect this one and try to get another one. Oh. Something went wrong. Whoops. Thus, that gamer says you have that glove in purple. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so like, if you guys are trying to go for a stance power glove, make sure you go with the one that you're most comfortable with, especially like whatever skill set that you like. Like, if you like the yellow ones, look for the yellow, or actually look for the Lucky Puncher. For like the blue, look for the Stamina Burner. Yeah, just go with the glove that you like. Don't, like, I have a guy that tried to copy my setup, and it's like, it's kind of flattering when someone's trying to like copy my exact setup, but it's like you can't do that because our stats are not the same. Like, my stats are like different, obviously. Especially like here, I got double S plus here. I had this in a triple S plus, but I rolled it away because I was trying to change something that I didn't like. So I don't have any perfect S plus gear right now. I had two, and I sacrificed it to upgrade my other stuff. Yeah, so yeah, for anyone that are trying to look for like what's the best glove or what's the best skill set to use, just go what's right for you. But the best ones is the blue or the yellow one. Those are the two best skill sets. I'm using green, like I said, because I have the glove for it. Because otherwise, I would not use it if I didn't have that glove. I would be using it like yellow or something.
Round one. Fight.
Ow. Yeah, dude, this resist to shock thing lasts about like 2-3 seconds. It's really annoying. You can't do anything. You can only dodge, but you're very slow. It looks like it's gonna be a 2-rounder, guys. Using blue with Jacob. Oh, that's fine. But if you're you can use blue with Diego if you like. If you're really used to using the blue one. Yeah, just go with whatever you feel comfortable using. Yeah, just go with the heart of the cards, man. Just go like just listen to your heart. Yeah, dude, yeah, just don't be afraid to experiment stuff, guys. Oh, like it's okay to experiment. You can have some wacky setup. It's totally fine. But if you're trying to get some, like, you know, try to do your homework, try to see what's, you know, what is the best of the best, the correct setup, or not. I mean, there's no such thing as a correct setup, but people tend to have different. They use different setups than others. Yeah, how much gold, because since I'm rolling for 2 options, it's gonna cost 1,000. Just for one roll. For one roll, dude. It's a lot. and changing options are, like, okay, it's not just changing options, I'm changing the grade of my options. Like, I'm trying to change my A to an S+. That's what I'm trying to do. And it costs a lot of gold, and not only that, it's materials as well. So like you gotta have both gold and option mods. And right now I'm just lacking option mods because I have to like open packages and dismantling them, and it's gonna cost me like 500 per roll, and I don't have 500 right now. I think probably have like 200 or 300. Yeah, so. Yeah, dude. There's it's a slow process, especially like right at the end of the game. Like I mean, like not at the end of the game, but when you have everything maxed out, you have a very good account. All you're doing is just rolling for options. Yeah, that's probably like the last thing you want to do. The last thing. So like right here, I'll give you guys an example. I'm not gonna roll anything because I don't have enough. So like say for my protective gear, I don't know which one. Okay, we'll take this for an example. I'm not changing this because I'm not replacing the options. I'm actually using this, which costs gold. See, right now because there's a discount, it's like 140, right? But I'm not gonna change all of them. I'm actually going to lock down this one because I want to keep that S+. But see, look at the value. It's normally it's 1,000, and if I lock down 2, it costs 2,000. So like it scales up, and you're not even guaranteed to get like a high grade. Sometimes when you roll it, it stays the same. So it's a gamble. And look how much mod parts I have to collect. I only have 300. Like that's locking down 2. Locking down 1, I need a couple more. If I were to roll everything, then I have enough. But I'm gonna roll away the S plus if I do. Changing options. Always change the options when your gear is at purple, because it doesn't cost a lot. It's actually cheaper. And you'll lock most of your 3 options available to you besides the mega. The mega is like there's a 4th one. You're working on a triple S plus, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It all comes out to luck. Like I wish I had the gear to show you. Like right here, this is almost perfect right here. But I did have 2 protective gears that were triple S plus, and I got it by luck. And the way I did it is that, like this for example here, I had triple S plus right from the get go. I had the S plus here, and when I changed it, when I changed the option to get this, it gave me an S plus already. And hopefully, if I were to change this to resist to shock, and that gives me an S plus, then that's the way to go. And I don't have to spend gold, just option mods to do it. Yeah, so that's the way to get S plus, but as you guys can see, like it costs gold. Like it costs a lot of resources to do it, and it's a gamble. You don't wanna go in there and hope to get an S plus, because most of the time you probably won't get it. And yeah, a lot of people, like people that get upset, sad, want to quit the game if they don't get what they want because they spent a lot of gold. And believe me, guys, I wasted a lot of gold trying to change my options. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. And most of the time it's for the worse for me. See, as you can see, like, I'm just blocking the hooks. I'm not even gonna try to dodge. Because I don't have that attention reaction thingy. Yeah, I just tend to block them in counterattack. Yeah, I got lucky there. Damn, dude, I can't even hit that guy. Yeah, the only reason why I'm just doing riots is because I'm playing on Bluestacks. If I were to be playing on my directly from my mobile, I would be using riot. But for some reason, the way Bluestacks is set up, you would know that the uppercuts they swipe up in a diagonal. In Bluestacks, it will only recognize from like vertical. It can't recognize diagonal. Which is if you're trying to play this on an emulator, I would probably use Nox Player, but Bluestacks one of the most one of the more popular emulators to play, and it's based on Android. Yeah, so that's why you're always seeing me throwing rights instead of lefts, and you want to use both uppercuts because it depends on how your opponents dodge. If they dodge like to the right, hit them with the left. If they dodge left, hit them with the right, and then you'll hit them every time. But I can't do that because I'm playing on Bluestacks. So I'm just playing league matches, so I'm trying to get this ammo box since I'm kind of close to it. Well, actually, I still need to do actually, I'll probably do group matches instead. Because you guys are You guys have been so good tonight. Hopefully, whatever I get from the Emma box, I hope I get the bamboo hat. That bamboo hat is what I'm trying to go for the Emma in the Emma boxes, and I'm still trying to get it for a very long time, guys. I am not joking. The bamboo hat is basically like the Raiden hat from Mortal Kombat. I like this guy's profile. Why is his profile like a picture of a cereal box? All right, so let's just do some group matches. Oh yeah, for those that are questioning, like, oh yeah, I always lose offline. It's okay, guys. I lose my matches too. I win some of them, but because these guys they just go up and they don't even like check my stats. Like yeah, I'm not trying to make anyone embarrassed. We'll just use this guy for example. Yeah, cause this is why it's kind of important to check your stats, like your opponent's stats before you fight them, because you don't want to go into a fight and you're gonna get like wrecked because the guy's like super fast. You look at this guy's can't even stand a chance. I like he changed his name to Showtime. I like that. One of my Philippine people. Yeah, so okay, like he's trying to come back from here, but I just I'm just too much for this guy to handle.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, shark jaw. Oh damn! Look at that, 72,000 damage, and put me on my back. But this one punch is gonna finish him off. Oh, instant recovery. I think I might have Sting Bee activated. Yeah, this is why I like Sting Bee. It just gives me more health back in return, and the guy is already done. He threw in the tower. Yo, Ryder. Oh shit, you didn't even. I was gonna show you about how to beat Vincent, but yeah, you need to upgrade your gear a little bit more in order to fight him. But thanks for coming out to the stream. I really appreciate you, Ryder. Thanks for watching. Adrian says, "I'll check my stats." Yeah, I can check your stats. Be sure to you're ready to add me. I'll check your stats really quick. All right, guys. If you guys are trying to like get me to check your stats, I highly recommend you guys go check in the link below and go into the Discord. And that's the best way to kind of like, you know, all you gotta do is just take a screenshot of this. Just take a screenshot of this and then post it over there on Discord, because there's a lot of helpful people over there who will give you an assessment, so to speak. But I'm just doing this for the guy in the chat, for Adrian. 756. Alright, looks like you are League 9. Alright, make sure you you accept the requests, and I will check it. Because that's the only way to check your stats. But but I can only have 5 friends in Blockstar, so like most of the time I'm full. But yeah, best way to, like, if you guys want to get an opinion on your stats, and if you want some advice, go to this join the Discord and post it over there. I'm usually over there as well. So if I see it, if I see it, then I'll let you guys know. But there's a lot of helpful people over there. I think this is gonna be around 2. Being 11, dude. I remember this guy. And I'm gonna get hit, of course. Yeah, it's gonna be around 2. He's gonna have some activation. Okay, maybe not. Dude, that wasn't even enough. Oh my god, it's gonna be round 2. I knew it. All right, Adrian, I'll check you out a little bit.
Fight. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, being 11.
8, 9, 10. KO. You win.
Alright, I think I'm like one more away from getting that Emma box. But I'm gonna go check Adrian's account. Give him my assessment on it. Yeah, I see you do like one more match. Alright, so here's Adrian's account. It goes by Hurricane756. So alright, here we go. Yeah, he's an uppercut jab. Alright, I see what you try to do. So tell me, how are you doing with this account? Are you like, are you doing good with what you have, or are you looking for more speed? Yeah, your uppercut speed is honestly, it's not that good. Even your reflex. You need to one thing you need to do now is you want to start rolling for like a better grade for uppercut speed. Since you already have a legendary, if you have the gold and the material, I think you need like 200 gold to do it. Try to roll for at least an S grade for uppercut speed, since you're an uppercut. But overall, I think you need to do. I think you need to change everything. Just because since you're at legendary, the next step you want to do is make sure you have good grades on the Pacific options. Like the ideal option that you could use is what I have. But I noticed that you have a jab skill in there, so I don't know if you try to be a jab as well. But you know, you want to have something like this: triple uppercut options, reflex, skill percent, and speed. That's essentially what you want to do. But if you, like I said, if you're trying to like be something, do something creative with it, then yeah, just go with what you like to do. Yeah, because this build's not that bad. Your options are not that great, to be honest. So you're gonna like, you already have the reflex. Try to roll for uppercut speed here, but you already have jab speed, so I probably don't want to ruin that for you. But you have a lot of jab options, I can see. And most importantly, for this one, your defensive gear should be make sure you try to get what you want here, but yeah, you're just but by the looks of it, you don't really spend a lot of like, you don't have a lot of gold, I can tell you that much. And I'm thinking that you're more of a free to play, so to speak. Other than that, your account is it's not that bad, to be honest. Yeah, like the options are it's a gamble. No matter how you try to do it, it's always gonna be a gamble. You gotta have to remember that, because like even for me, I don't have the best of luck, and it costs you a lot of resources to do it. I hope you're playing knockout mode, because knockout mode rewards will help you along the way. But the way your progression is gonna be, like what looks like to me is gonna take a while to get like what you want, which is okay because your account is still developing. And then like I think we have the similar stats, because you're in League 9 right now. I was at League 9 when I was similar to your overall stats. But once you hit League 10, maybe League 10 will be a lot better for you, because you get better gear. Like, you get better drops over there. And then when you get better drops, you start seeing legendary upgrades appear. And this will help you level up your gloves pretty fast. Gloves and your protective gear. Adrian, what's your account name? Because if you say you're in the top 100, because I think you have a very good account, dude. Yeah. Hopefully, you get the options that you want, Adrian. Because yeah, it's one of those things that everyone tends to have like bad luck in. Yeah, you're not alone. I'm also one of them too. Germless Chrome. I think I came across with your account before on League. Apparently I'm in 68 right now, but I can't get in the top 0.1%. It's like kind of impossible. I don't know. I think I probably pass your name. It'll be helpful if you tell me your rank. I'll find you definitely. Oh, there you are. Damn, this guy. Dude, you're like a badass in knockout mode. I respect that. Yeah, this is an account that like you've been playing this from probably day one. Probably way before the global release. 18,000. That is a lot. But sadly, you only have epic speed for your chimeras. But I'm sure you're working your way up there. Yeah, dude. So I like you guys' evasion stats, because they're I could tell you guys are really dodging like people's attacks. Like compared to mine's, like mine's is shit, dude. I only dodge uppercuts, hooks. I don't really dodge them. So like yeah, it's always like very low. And oops. How'd I go back? There you go. Let's see what you got in speed. Yeah, 13,000. That's more than enough for a hook. Hook reflex is pretty good. Looks nice. Dang, you have a lot of costs. You got way more costs than I do. I can tell you that much. Cause mine's like at 10.7, the max. Yeah, you got a pretty good account, dude. I like the I like it. I think I find it sexy. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool because if you like the game, I mean, because I know a couple of guys that have that many wins under their belt. Like mine's, I don't have a lot because obviously, I pay my way to get up there. I spend money to get where I'm at, but at the same time, it took me like a year and a half to get where I'm at. Where normally, if I've been playing without spending like a dime, they'll probably take me like a lot of wins and all that. To be honest, yeah. So like I started playing Bogstar like back in January, 2019. So yeah, like from there I just kind of pressed my luck. I think like right now Koji, his maximum the maximum stat is like 376 or something like that. I still don't understand why I have that. Why it's so high up there. It's probably because of the gym. You played the game a year? Oh, you're saying you're only playing. You only play this for 1 year? Dude, that is some kind of dedication. Because with this kind of stats, that's normally like... That's normally... one guy, for example, I can show you. He's also like a big, like, fucking... league guy right here. BW Josh. Right here. Like, it's... I know this guy personally. Right here. This is where he's at right now. And he probably has like 3 months under his belt, like more than I do. 3 or 4 months, I'm not really sure, but he still hasn't collected his 500 victory package. At least I don't think so yet, cause I'm like I still have like 2 months to go for mine, and I stopped playing Bogstar for like 1 month at one point. I forgot where to go to see that. There, because that's the only thing left in my veteran. And once I get that, or once I finish that, see right here, I'm like 172, so that's literally like more than a month to go to get my 500. Crazy. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for a free to play player. Like his stats, Chrome's stats is it's pretty good. Yeah, but like, but most of the guys that are in the top 100, they're usually they pay their way to create their accounts. Not play to win. Play to win is actually like a different thing because you can spend a lot of money in this game and try to build an account, but if you don't have the right like options or like S plus, let alone, and you're still as bad as someone that only plays it for like a year and has a lot of skill and experience, that's a big difference. Like you can be just a random guy that spends like $1 million in this game, and if you have if you don't know what you're doing, then you could have a shit account and you won't go anywhere with it. All it is just wasted money. But most of these guys here, they're in the top 100, and knockout mode, I'm sure they pay their way up there. I know one other guy that's completely free to play. I don't know. I don't think he's even the top 100. I think he's trying to get there, but Yeah, I'm not even at the top 100 most of the time. I'm usually like top 150, top 200, something like that. You're always in the top 100. That is you're actually you probably have a better understanding on getting like in the top 100 all the time, especially for you being a hook. That is that's actually amazing because they're mostly uppercut guys that are in the top 100, but yeah, very few people that are hooks they make it up here in the top 100. Like Swave Blue, I think it was like Swave Black or whatever, one of those guys. Yeah, these guys are badass right here. Like anyone from like with the Swave in the name, Swave Blue, whatever color they are, they're all like most of them are hook builds. Like right here, Swave Black. The guys from the one, they're all uppercut builds. I think some of them are hybrid. Matter what, it's a hybrid. Or was a hybrid. I remember finding this guy's account. His account's amazing, dude. Yeah, he spends a lot of money in the game. I mean, which is not. I mean, if you enjoy the game, if you put money into the game that you like playing, then it's not a problem. Swave Yellow, I see a lot of Swaves in here, man. There's like 3 so far. RLCs, there's some Peanuts in here. Jonas Crow. Yeah, this guy, that is, yeah, you got a pretty good account, dude. Like I said, it's pretty sexy. For a hook account, it's pretty good. Cause like if you're an uppercut build, it might be different. But for a hook is like are like scary. Oh, okay, I see. You know, Adrian, you can actually just counter that with, but you gotta have more speed yourself to counter it. Because the one thing I noticed is that as I mentioned, you didn't have a lot of reflex or speed. That's something that you gotta have to like trust in God to get that S+, which is which that itself it's gonna be a daunting task. You already know that already. So yeah, hopefully luck is with you and you get the options you want. Because right here, like your speed is like honestly, like in League 9, this speed is not good. It is not good. You should be at least like 10,000, honestly, if you're an uppercut build. But yeah, not to worry. You could just always try to roll for like if you roll an S, you can get like I say, I think it's 1,100, so it's like 500 difference. And not only that, you don't have any fusion gear yet, so that's also a speed that you can actually use, because like right here, if you have the chimeras gives you speed benefits. So I have it here. So this is basically your 4th speed. And at legendary, it gives you an extra 1,176 or so of extra speed. And with 3 speed gloves, damn, dude, that's like that's already like 400, like 4,500 of speed, and then your options. So it adds up a lot once you get your speed up. Daniel, what's up, man? It's Daniel King 7. Yeah, I remember you, man. You were in my stream earlier. You're in my Twitch stream. Yeah, so Yeah, the only thing you need improvement is it's in your options, because there's nothing much you can do with your speed because you already have them at legendary already. The one thing you need to build up your speed now is trying to get S grades or S plus even. I think S plus is gonna help you. Right here, you really need a third uppercut speed option. You really need it because two's not enough. Obviously, you need a third one. And then the problems that you say you have, like with uppercut speed down and reflex, you need to have a counter as well. So you need to have yourself full uppercut speed down. I think that's what people use often, but you can use both if you like, or we'll use one of them, whichever you prefer. But other than that, it's just like a lot of planning you need to do. You just need to like make sure you get what you want, and once you get it, like once you have an idea, then you can just try to go for it. But yeah, right now in your stage, right now it's kind of early. You have a lot of development to do, so yeah, you can just stick around League 9 as long as you could, and then once you're ready to make that climb to League 10, League 10 is gonna change your life, buddy. You're gonna get a lot of those blue upgrades, purples, especially your swap box. If you're in a swap 5 clan and you're in League 10, you're gonna get a lot of purples, dude, and purple's gonna help you. Yo, Method, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So let me do this one more group match, and then like we'll check out that Emma box, because I'm literally one victory away from getting the 7,000. Normally when I play this game a lot, I would have a lot of stars, but I only play like for the dailies every day, so I do knockout mode and enough league matches to collect that victory package, because you get like one every day.
One, two, three.
76 endurance, 50 so wins bad. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, and this was a mega. I was just like dodging randomly. 76 endurance is not that bad. It just means that he plays more, because he's not he's more of a free to play player than someone that puts money in the game. Like, he takes his time. He that's the one thing about him. Like, he takes his time. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, a lot of people tend to rush playing this game because the game is not like it's actually fun. It's really not that bad. And people play this too quickly, and then when they level up too quickly, then they'll run into a wall, and they're gonna have to like stay there for a while, you know. But like once he gets his level up his mouthpiece to like max, like it won't be that bad. Like he'll have like at least like 150 if it's max. But yeah, he'll just like level up your mouthpiece a little bit more. You'll surely be at 100,000. Yeah, take your time, dude. You don't have to rush to League 10, but like I'm telling you, League 10 is like it's like the place to be, because you get a lot of advantages. Like I said, like when you get a swap box every Tuesday, your drops is gonna be significant. Like you're not gonna see any more greens. You're gonna see a lot of blues and purples, even reds. Sometimes the legendary upgrade. Alright, so the moment of truth, guys. Let's see what I get out of this damn box. Hopefully I get, like, a super rare, like, costume. And if I was on mobile, I would collect this, like, so quick. Rip. You know, it was just a red upgrade. Ishan, sorry you're late. No, it's alright, man. Like whenever I live stream, you guys miss it. You guys can watch it like once it's ready in YouTube. I mean, I am on YouTube. I'm streaming it. Once I'm done, you guys miss it. You guys can watch it in full here afterwards. It's fine. No big deal, man. But I appreciate you for stopping by. I'm gonna do this promoter match, and I'm gonna see where I'm at. Like in mission points, because there's a login event for mission points. They're giving away this Omega catalog, and it's like a big deal because it's gonna help the ones that are like missing like one more type of glove. The catalog is gonna help you a lot, and you're probably gonna get your full set from there. Yeah, you fought a guy in League 10. Yeah, like once you're League 10, it's like a big difference, dude. Like you're gonna fight people that are like max level most of the time. Have 100 plus K, 150 plus K HP. But like with your stats, someone actually made to League 10 with like less than 100,000 HP, and they're still grinding. Like they try to stay in there just so they can like trying to get the rewards and upgrades and stuff. Oh, Ishan, I appreciate for that comment. I appreciate everyone that helped me reach the 1,000 subscriber on my YouTube channel. If my Bogstar videos, I didn't think it would be that popular. That's why I'm continuing to do Bogstar, and I appreciate you guys for still supporting me. Yeah, I didn't have like a big like video for like my 1,000, but I'll try to push out more Bogstar videos as I can, as it, you know, as long as they're still updating the game, and as long as I'm still having fun with it. I honestly, guys, I'm like, once Diablo Immortal comes out for mobile, I'll probably be on that one a lot more. But I mean, but we don't really even know when the game's gonna come out, so I'll be on Bogstar for a while. Forgot what I was gonna do. Method says you're from Mexico. I watch your videos and streams. Oh yeah, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I got a guy that's from Brazil, and but he can't speak English. He can only speak Espanol. So I'm like, oh man, I can't communicate with those guys because I have some people that are like that are from different countries that watches my videos. Dude, I forgot what I was gonna do. What am I going to do? I was gonna show you guys something, but then I forgot what I was gonna do. I totally blanked out. Dang, dude, I can't even like. Dude, it was like on the top of my head, and I forgot about it. Oh yeah, the event. I forgot about it. I was gonna go like do something random. Alright, so where I'm at in the mission event. Alright. God damn, I have a long way to go. Alright, so yeah, this is the thing you guys want to do. You guys have like about 13 days to get 10,000 mission points. Like it has to be accumulation, so every day you can earn up to 1,000 and save it. You don't have to spend anything. But like you can buy these as much as you want. But right here, the Omega parts, you're going to buy these like it'll probably be up to like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, probably all 5 of them. But yeah, this is a big deal right here, guys. You can get one of the Omega gear that, like, if it's something you're missing, this is the one that you want to go for. Like, so just start saving up your points. Try to do your mission points. For me, I have to like do a lot of these league matches to get in. It's gonna be daunting. I think I have stamina burner glove, but it'll decrease your speed. Adrian, so like look at my my setup though. So because like, yeah, I'm using a stance glove, a counter master. I lost that 3rd speed, but because I have the chimeras at legendary, so this is kind of like my 3rd speed right here. I'm already at like 13,000. That's with costumes and gym work. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Cause if I didn't have this much points or like this much speed, I probably won't even use this glove. I'll probably just use the a speed glove, so that way I can get more speed. But because like I have good enough speed, yeah, this is kind of like my setup right now. But in order to use it, you gotta make sure you have legendary Omega setup. It's pretty crazy. Daniel, yeah, hopefully my YouTube channel continues to grow along with you guys. But I can't promise anything if my content will stay the same down the like down the road, because like I said, if this Diablo Immortal comes out, I'll probably be on there a lot than Bogstar, to be honest. But you know, like right now the game's not even out. There's not even a date yet, so you're playing Bogstar for the meantime. I don't play any other mobile games besides this right now. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much all is to it. I need to do I need to work on that mission points thing a little bit more, and then hopefully get my 1,000. Yeah, dude, I think I'm done for tonight, guys. How you send your stats? The method, the way you send it is you need to go to the Discord. go like in the link of the video. Like go to the description, scroll down, and there's a link to the Discord. Go in there, and all you gotta do is just take a screenshot of this here, so that way I can see everything. And then this will I can't even show you guys because I have to be on Discord. But another way, but like this is what everyone's trying to, like they try to get me to friend people, and I don't have only have up to 5 friends. All right, so like I can't friend everyone. I can only friend up to 8, or up to 5. Dude, what's it doing? I think I lost connection, guys. Do I still play Call of Duty Mobile? No, I actually don't anymore, dude. I think I stopped playing it. Stopped playing for like probably a few months. Once in a while, I will go in and like log in, but like back then when I used to play, I used to play with my coworkers, and even I played with my sister. But like right now, it's just that like I moved on to other things. I'm still playing Bogstar. I was I was at one point I was playing a lot of Diablo 3 on PC, so I just didn't play Call of Duty Mobile as much. Which channel? I'm trying to figure out why this thing is not going. Let me have to close this. I do have another live stream channel. It's Twitch. It's also the same username. So it's DemonFlip84 on YouTube, DemonFlip84 on the other platform. Yeah, so I can't link that in the description because like YouTube gets all sad because I'm like that's basically their competition. And even for Twitch, I could get in trouble for this for like for posting different websites that's not their own. Yeah, so as far as Call of Duty Mobile, I don't play as much. And I remember I uploaded a video of Call of Duty on my YouTube, and it's like people didn't even like I like not a lot of people, or I didn't get a lot of views in that video, which is like I expected it because people most of the people want to see Boxstar, so that's why I try to put strictly Boxstar content on my YouTube channel now until that dies out. And everyone moves on, and then I could just probably put different something different content. Method. If you want to add me, just tell me your username or just type in DemonFlip84 or iDemonFlip84, and then I'll add you really quick, and I'll just check your stats. Yeah, so like this is the way of checking the stats, but I highly recommend you guys go into Discord and tell me or like post your stats over there because there's a lot of helpful people over there on Discord, besides me. I feel like I'm like the only guy that streams Boxstar right now besides Oni Brian. I don't know if Oni Brian is still live streaming Boxstar, but over on Twitch there's JD Jersey that does Boxstar, but he hasn't been streaming in a while because he's in a military service, so yeah, right now he's yeah, I don't think he has time to do it. So Method, let me know if you added me so that way I can check your stats really quick. So that's gonna be the last thing, and I'm gonna end the stream from there. I see coronavirus. What the fuck, dude? Coronavirus. Yeah, so yeah, these guys' stats are like pretty. Oh, Ming. Okay, so that's why I recognize him because I saw the name somewhere and I was like, oh, I recognize this guy. No wonder it was hurting me a lot because he's using this this Countermaster boost. It is pretty deadly when he uses this. See what kind of speed he was working at. Only 9, not even 10,000. He was lacking a lot of speed. Method MX. Alright, Vice man, I appreciate you for coming out. I hope I'll see you on the next live stream. You have a good one. Okay, you gotta be on Discord. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a stream, you guys. Everyone, thank you all for coming out. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, watching me play some Boxstar, have a good time. It's yeah, so there's both my my YouTube and Twitch channel names in there, so check that out, dude. When is my next live stream, dude? I'll probably be streaming on the other platform, so I'll probably be streaming. I'll probably I'll probably be streaming tomorrow most likely, because I'm not at work right now. Yeah, but it won't be Bogstar. I try to play different content. Like, okay, here's the thing, guys. When I'm if I'm on YouTube, most likely it'll be Bogstar. But if I'm streaming from the other platform, I stream like different games over there. Like, it could be PC, it could be like retro games, it could be whatever I feel like playing that day. So it's different content over there. on YouTube is always Bogstar. So there's that, guys. All right. Alright, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream. See ya.